very common. And it's some exceptions. There'll be like a nail salon kind of stuff. But even their stuff will become franchised. Great. Any other? Oh, go ahead. Well, you didn't get one. Go ahead.
So in Nassau County, we have some of the highest property taxes in the country, and they still can't pave the roads.
Yep.
And they're shaking us down for more revenue. They're desperate for more revenue.
Yep.
The new county executive wanted to charge little league teams for renting the parks that we all pay taxes for.
Yes.
So, what could you do to make that, to alleviate that?
The first one is, there's a loophole that no one seems to understand how it works with property tax in New York State. You don't have to have the people vote for a property tax. Just the executives of the council of the county votes. And they just go, it's emergency. And that cap that we're supposed to have goes away. Supposed to have a, what, 2% or 4% cap? 2%, right? 2% cap, right? So supposed to have a 2% cap on property tax. Unless it's emergency. And what a coincidence. Every year, every county has an emergency. Wow, how does that work? But if the school board wants more money, or Meadows wants more money, the people have to vote on it. But property tax, they don't have to. They don't have to. We have to change that. Number one thing, you cannot unless the people vote for property tax. Number one thing. Number two thing, I want to say there should be a moratorium on all property tax. No increases at all, zero. Deal with what you have. But number three, I want to have different ways of raising money. There are different ways you can raise money. One of the things many of you heard me talk about before is naming rights on infrastructure. I'm a big fan of naming rights on infrastructure and on corporations owning road maintenance. Now we have some of this already. It's not a crazy thing, right? I'll go with the idea of the naming rights first. Look, we already have people who name the stadiums, like MetLife Stadium and blah, 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 right? Good. Why don't we have the Staples Bridge? Instead of us naming after Mario Cuomo, our aristocracy of New York State, why don't we let someone else do it? These are companies like Kellogg's and Sprint and Verizon. These companies pay billions with a B. Billions of dollars in marketing every single year, and they don't even know how to market. They're thinking, should I put it on a Super Bowl ad? Should I put it on a Facebook ad? Should I do a video? Should I put product placement in a movie? I don't know. I have an idea. Kellogg's or J&J or Staples. How about George Washington Bridge? I'll put your name on that. You'll pay $10 million a year for a stadium. You'll pay $100 million for my bridge, which will be announced 200 times every morning on every radio show in New York City with a 16 million person metro area. You get your name mentioned hundreds of times twice a day. Yeah, you'll pay $100 million for that, and your name on it. But here's the caveat. Number one, you're responsible for maintenance and no tolls. You want to help the poor and the middle class? Give it the tolls. The rich don't pay tolls. They live in Manhattan. They live in Manhattan. They're not paying tolls. People can't afford the Manhattan driving in New York City. Right? They can't afford it. They drive in. So take care of the tolls, they all of a sudden got a break. Boom, done. So find new ways to raise money like that. But I hear it all the time. Well, Larry, then how do the secondary roads paved? I hear it all the time. No worries. They pay for a chunk of the main road. We're doing it already, but adopt the highway. We've seen it before. Adopt the highway. The cleaning is done for that. Great. The maintenance is for it. We spent, what was it, $8 million or $18 million on those signs. Remember that whole controversy about the signs that were illegal or whatever, and half the jobs weren't even in New York State? I have an idea. Let's let Sprint pay for those signs. Put a Sprint logo on every sign. They pay for it, and they give us X million dollars to take care of the maintenance. Life is good. But what about the secondary roads? That's part of the deal. You want the main roads, you do the secondary roads too. Or no deal. You do both. And guess how much taxpayer money that costs? Zero!
Yeah.
Zero! That costs zero taxpayer money, and they're happy to do it. Happy to do it, zero tax, but here's something even better. If now Sprint or Staples or J&J has to pave the roads, are they gonna put up with broken unions? No, they're not. Because the government no longer has to run that. They do. They'll do a real bidding process. No more cronies, no more broken, no more mobs. That goes away. Sprint's not going to put up with that. We will, and we have for decades. They won't. That goes away too. All those 4 guys sitting on there, 3 sitting on the shovel, and 1 working, and it takes 6 years to get 1 thing done. Sprint's not going to put up with that. That goes away. You get it done right the first time.